are some questions this morning about President Trump's health. And it's because of this video of the president where you see him walking very haltingly, one leg at a time, it starts happening here, down a ramp. And this is after he gave a commencement speech at West Point. So joining us now with what he sees is CNN's chief medical correspondent, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and with what she knows, CNN political analyst Maggie Haberman. She's a White House correspondent at the New York Times. Great to see both of you. Sanjay, President Trump is not known for being athletic, so maybe he just has a hard time going down a gently sloping ramp, but do you see something possibly neurological that could be throwing off his balance?
It's so hard to say looking at a video. And I think that's the bottom line answer. I talked to a bunch of neurologists over the weekend. A lot of people talking about this. People always have something to say and weigh in on this. But I'll start with the end, which is that there's a lot of clues in there, but no conclusions. Is it balance problems? Is there some weakness there? Is there numbness in the feet, perhaps a type of neuropathy? Is it just a slippery ramp, as the president said, or slippery shoes? You don't know. And I think you got to be very cautious in trying to determine anything, certainly not diagnose anything or even speculate on this. But I know a lot of people have been asking about it, and there's just nothing obvious. He's looking down at his feet as he goes down. That's the only thing that really sort of struck me even more than his gait, because the gait can be explained by a lot of different things. But I just, it's a video, it's 20 seconds. I think anybody would have a hard time making anything of it. The backdrop of it is that, we just don't know a lot about his health overall as well. These letters that were dictated about the president, they didn't even come from the doctors themselves. There was this unannounced visit to Walter Reed last year. So that's the backdrop. Lots of unknowns, and then you add something like this into the mix.
Baby Joy. Yeah.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
While on the playground with my friends, we play tag and run all day. If I fall and hurt my leg, I get up, I'll be okay. When I fall down, I get back up, I get back up, I get back up. When I fall down, I get back up, I get back up, I get back up. Sometimes it hurts too bad, and I start to feel so sad. It's fine to get some help, go inside and tell my dad. When I fall down, I get back up, I get back up, I get back up. When I fall down, I get back up, I get back up, I get back up. Sometimes I fall and scrape my arm, and then I need a bandage. Other times I bump my head hard, then I start to cry. But it's okay to cry sometimes. When I fall down, I get back up, I get back up, I get back up. When I fall down, I get back up, I get back up. Ha ha! If my friend falls and gets hurt, I will ask if they need help. And if they cry, I'll be by their side until they're well. La la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. When I fall down, I get back up, I get back up, I get back up. When I fall down, I get back up, I get back up, I get back up. La la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
But first, let's take a moment and check in on the leader of the free world, President Joe Biden, who this week was given a clean bill of health from his physician, who declared Joe is healthy and vigorous and is fit to successfully execute the duties of the presidency.
Bridge over the Holly River. Look, in Warsaw, or excuse me, Washoe County in Nevada, we're spending $89 billion to add several lanes.
But back to that routine physical he completed this week, where an extremely detailed neurologic exam found no sign of cognitive decline, none at all.
You know, our natural wonders inspire, and the reflection inspires our to take action. You know, America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping, traveling with him. I actually traveled 17,000 miles when I was vice president. I don't know that for a fact. A solid meeting with they make a very good point. Here's the deal. Here's what drives the driver in the states that are affected. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Brilliant. And Biden was this week in no mood to answer questions about his weird response to random balloons being shut down. And then he got very angry when journalists asked questions about his family's dodgy business dealings with China.
Trying to compromise by your family's business relations. Sir, Mr. President,
give me a break, man.
Did you overreact?
Give me a break, man.